We are doing a scissor-free, that was a cut it out, scissor-free auction haul unveiling, previewing. So the two auction lots I'm doing in this box was a 25 copies of Predator that I purchased for $40. And then for $85 was approximately 100 mangas. So this is going to be a little bit of a longer one, but I think we're going to find some goodies in here. So let's go with the Aliens and Predator books. So $40 at the auction when the gavel dropped. I was the highest bidder at $40. One of the reasons I was interested in this lot is obviously the rights for Alien and Predator having been transferred from Dark Horse to, what was it? It's Marvel, right? Marvel, I believe. And this one had, a good chunk of those books. These books are, kind of hot, kind of popular right now. These aren't in mint condition. They look... some of the flaws look mostly pressable, some spine wear, but decent overall so far, so I'm pretty happy. I will get these promptly bagged and boarded on my after this video. That's the reason why I'm cranking out another video, is because when I get comics like that, I want to share them. I want to enjoy going through them and seeing what I got for the first time with you guys. But I also then want to get them kind of processed, kind of protected, put away, with the dad kids work and eBay selling and whatnot. It just can take some time. Alright. So we got quite a bit of Aliens here. And then we have... is it Predator number 1? It's one of the reasons I purchased it was Predator number 1. Number 2. Number 3. And number 4. And I did check them at the auction. I didn't get to check a lot of things, but they are one of the ones I checked. They are first printing. So, very cool. I'm very happy with that. I like the condition. I really didn't get to check the condition of them very well because I didn't have time. So, in this manga, we've got, looks to be like a trade paperback of Mr. We got another trade type paperback, or maybe it's just... oh, I got some of these Area 88's comic books in the last auction haul in the standard size. We got whatever this is. So one of the things you don't see a lot in mystery boxes, obviously, is the manga style comics. So when I get an auction lot like that, I think... it's for people who might enjoy that style of comic. Ooh, and this one has Tank Girl. Gotta love some Tank Girl. Ooh. So is this Versus Wars, Venus Wars? I used to know how to write cursive. So I think it's Venus Wars. This one's kind of cool. Sushi. So, I like the variety. I think this kind of video adds some spice, shows a different kind of comic, a little more fun and interesting type stuff. Not all of us can do bulk buys or in the business bulk buys, but and if you got a local auction house by you, I think it's just kind of a good time. Your energy gets up. It's exciting. You know, just the thrill. You can lose some money by getting into it a little too much. You'd be like, ooh, competition. Be like, nah, man. Like, I'm not getting up it. Ooh, this one's got water damage. But otherwise, they've been in decent shape. But yeah, your heart rate can get going. Like, before I make my first bid, the first lot, I get the nerves and the jitters going. And it takes a minute for me to kind of get in, calm down. You got to get a couple bids under your belt. But it can be fun, and for those of us who, you know, are weekend warriors when it comes to comics and stuff like that, it can be a really great way to, you know, get some cool bucks, you know, just, you know, add to your collection, you know, find stuff where you want to keep a couple, and then you can flip a couple on the eBay or, you know, whatever your preferred comic book selling platform is. So part of the reason I like to buy them is, you know, just the excitement of it. And then, you know, I don't know much about manga or like anime titles. I don't know much about much, right? Really. But, you know, I'll get them. If I can get the price right, you know, typically I like to be under $1 a book. Try to be around 50 cents a book if possible. If I'm doing a bulk buy from someone, I try to be at like 20 cents a book or less. So it really depends, but I think it's just a good way because then, you know, you pick out 4 or 5 books you want to keep, sell the rest, you know, you get your money back plus some, and then maybe even a little extra money to go out to the next auction the next time, pick up another batch, and then so we got Area 88, and like I said, I got some Area 88, ooh, some more sushi. Ooh. Look at those lovely ladies. So yeah, it's definitely, it's just fun. I guess it's you know, a lot of people talk about different ways to do the hobby, and for me, this is one of the ones that I really enjoy, is the purchasing of the lots at the auction. Now, I don't get to go very often. I usually wait till they have enough lots for me to be really interested, and there was quite a few comic lots at this one. I didn't win them all. I think I mentioned in the previous video that there was a lot of competition for one other of the manga lots and then an X-Men lot. But luckily for me, I got beat by an online bidder, but I was able to check the condition, and I was able to verify that the first appearance of Gambit that would have been between the numbers that they said was there was not there. Otherwise, yeah, I would have been more competitive in the bidding had that book been in there. Ooh. We got Lum. And the reason, like, I'm willing to like gamble on the manga type in the Japanese anime comics is because there's a pretty decent market for it here in the U.S. And the right ones, you know, can drive, you know, the money. And then if I get them for the right price, I don't have to do that research on site. I can get them home. I can, you know, do an unboxing video like this. And then what I can do then is research them and say, hey, you know, are any of these good? Any of these keys in the manga world? Or if I lot these up decent, you know, is it going to do? Oh, hey, I'm not monetized, so I guess I don't have to worry about getting demonetized. Oh, this one's got a little, like, I like these like Area 88 ones with the, like, the planes. I might actually look into those. I liked that style. Comic growing up. What is it? I mentioned it in the last video, and now I'm drawing a blank. Robotech. Yeah, those kind of the planes that turn into robots. I used to watch a lot of those when I was younger, in the 80s. but these ones look pretty cool. And between the last auction lot and this auction lot, looks like I've got a decent amount of them. So maybe it'll amount to something for me. Maybe it won't. There's only one way to find out, and that's to do the hard part and research them and get them listed on the eBays. But if I don't, then I don't have any monies to buy more comic books. So I'm starting to get to a point where I've really been kind of lazy about working on the collection and managing the overflow. So I'm going to have to definitely do that. You can find me at Purple Rube on eBay. I'll link to my store below. I don't have that many comics in there yet. I'm starting to get them up, but I'm running out of room. So I got to be a little more selective, or I just got to be better about getting the overflow, the doubles, and the stuff that I don't want to keep as part of the collection out of here. So looks like we got a bit of this loom. Looks like it's centered around the attractive anime style female, I don't know, heroine, victim. But big groups or lots and runs always make it a little easier if you don't have anything key or valuable. If you get a good sizable lot that's in average is pretty decent condition. Most of them do, and like this one's got some weird, I don't know if you guys can see it bending on there, but very cool, you know, groups. One of the things I guess that I haven't ever talked about it or mentioned is you just got to be mindful about how much time you do have, and when you buy stuff like this, like how much time can you actually add to, you know, going through them and doing that. My wife would probably say not enough time, but that I have to do these things. But you know, everyone needs a hobby, and this is kind of my hobby. It keeps me busy, keeps me out of trouble. I guess I could pick up golf or hunting, but it's not really my speed. I kind of gave up shooting after I haven't really shot anything since I got out of the military. You know, so like I'm not for or against firearms, whatever. It's not political. I just, you know, they're expensive. It was fun while I was in the military. I just don't have access or time. Like you got to go somewhere to shoot. Yeah. Like if one of my buddies was like, "Hey, for a bachelor party or something," and you're like, "Hey, do you want to go to the firing range?" I'd be like, "Sounds like a good time to me." But as far as hunting, like, it's usually not something I'm going to be doing. Although it is fantasy football season, so I do have been doing some drafts. But although once drafting's in, it's all kind of downhill after drafting. That's the most exciting part of the fantasy football. But being that I do live in the frozen tundra that is Minnesota, you know, something like having a bunch of comic books to go through, sort, and sell definitely can give you something to do in winter. You know, when we have 16 hours of dark and oh so few hours of light, you gotta have things to do inside, and why not make comic book videos and share your comic books with your internet friends, and then sell the ones that you don't want on the internet to your other internet people. But yeah, I think this has been a cool one. I like the fact that it is very heavy in similar titles, because I think that'll make it easier for me to attempt to liquidate after I get them all bagged and boarded. which will take some time, but I just started Umbrella Academy. Oh, this looks really cool. I like this. Ooh, it's like robot type things. You know, man. Who doesn't like a good mechanized suit type situation? You know. See? Mechanized suit. So very cool. I think I mentioned in the previous video. Oh, what is this? This is like alien thing. That I got a huge lot of like trade paperbacks. Actually, it's 2 of them combined. There's like a DC Marvel one, and then another one that was like trade paperbacks. So if you're interested in me going through those, let me know in the comments below. You know, I try to deliver stuff that people enjoy. Anime magazine. So that is, and that was it, guys. I think I like these 2 trade paperbacks. These I might keep. Maybe I might not. So let me know what you guys thought. If you thought I got anything valuable, please put it in the comments below. Thank you for spending your time with me. You could be sharing your time with anyone, but you did it with me, and it makes me happy. Stay safe, take care, wash your hands, be safe out there.